Welcome to Traveling with One Traveler. We are at Kings Dominion in Dawsville, Virginia today. I have never been here before. There is Dominator. I have not ridden that since 2004, back when it was Geauga Lake. And I even rode it with Batman Night Flight before that, when it was Six Flags Ohio / Worlds of Adventure / why did they have to ruin that park with so many coasters at once? Yeah. So, this has never been here before. I'm looking forward to this. Busch Gardens, Williamsburg tomorrow. We got the Mozart blasting right now. Awesome. I know, like some Mozart to start the day. There's the faux Eiffel Tower. There's a Windseeker. This is gonna be great. There's Sally. I'm just gonna get in line here and hope my Platinum Pass works. So my photo disappeared off my Platinum Pass a couple days ago. Not sure what's up with that. So hopefully that won't be a problem. Thankfully I do have my ID with me. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna get in line here and see what I can do. All right, we're in the park. I think I'm just gonna start doing go clockwise around here and hit every coaster I can. I have a list of 11 coasters. I don't think there's two I need a child to get on. I think. If I'm wrong about this, please let me know in the comments later, and I'll end up making another run out here probably in the future. Anyways, I got a physical Platinum Pass card today, which is awesome because I really like having a physical one. So that is neat. Yes. It's less draining on my phone too now because I get my Cedar Point app on all the time. Fountains. This is really neat here. Oh, that shade is awesome. It is hot here today. It is hot. I'm totally gonna get sunburned again like I did last Friday at Cedar Point. Yeah, this is really nice here. Gonna keep walking around here and see what we can see. Okay. That's a flat ride. There's Dominator. Maybe gotta go around here for that, but I haven't seen it running, so. But it's. The Geauga Lake is calling me. I must go to the ride I haven't been on in years. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. If you can see it because of the sun. Yeah. It's a nice park. It's nice having these bricks instead of concrete everywhere, to be honest. Yeah. I haven't seen Dominator moving at all, but... Oh, look at that. There's the loop. Look, there's an all clear for something. Yeah, so I might be spending a lot of the day just walking around trying to figure out where I'm going. We'll see what's going on with Dominator. It's running. As soon as I turned the camera off, it started going. Oh, there's people on already too. That's even better. Definitely getting on this now. Dominator was awesome. So I don't, honestly, I don't remember a lot from the roller coasters at Geauga Lake because, to be honest, I don't remember them really being that good. This is the exception, one of the exceptions probably. Yeah, and this is really good. Definitely come back to this later today if I can. You can see the, I want to say Ocean Motion, but that's not what this is called here. Whatever this ride's called. I don't know the flat ride names here, unfortunately. I should probably work on that. So, it's like 1, 2, 3 people in there. Oh, almost walked into a small choppy Berserker, that's what it's called. Okay, so let's keep just going clockwise around the park here. I could see Tumbelian I-305 from the from coming up Dominator's Lift Hill, so this might be coming up next. I need to make sure I keep my list updated too. The trees here and these fountains are going to be a godsend with this heat. I mean, the heat's not oppressive, but it's definitely, it sounds kind of strong for, what time is it? 9 20-ish. Yeah. Anyways, though, beautiful park here. I know Busch Gardens will be beautiful tomorrow too, but just beautiful. It's just seeing so many trees in a park, and just to see your point where like everything's just flat out visible everywhere. It's different. That's good, because same thing everywhere, not so good. So let's keep heading over this way, I guess, and here's some pathways. There's some pretzels, pizza. I have no idea if I'm doing lunch here later. We'll have to see. Oh, this is International Street. Hence the constant European music. Got some more Italian music going here, so. There's your Intamin drop. Oh, no, that's the Intamin Eiffel Tower, sorry. So this way is Jungle Expedition, Planet Snoopy, some restrooms in Soap City. Some more Dominator. So, they want Jungle Expedition. Alright, here's a map of the park. That's nice. So if we are essentially here, then we'll want to be moving up this way a bit more probably, yeah. As long as we get to everything, that's fine. I have no use for Planet Snoopy because I have no children with me. My nephew and niece are not here. Niece can't ride anyways, too small, too young. But let's just keep on going through some of this stuff and see what we can find. It's a nice park. I kind of like how it's spread out. Probably means more walking, but it feels spread out. At least some barbecue. This is a coaster of some kind, probably for kids, or a monorail or something. Oh, Rocket Express, okay. It's a long video for me here. Might have to edit this some, maybe not. I mean, Snoopy's Rocket Express. I forgot to give it the Snoopy on there. I'm still in Planet Snoopy. But I guess I'll just keep Planet Snoopy and figure out where I'm going at some point here. Yeah. When we get to Jungle Expedition, I will let you all know. I think I found my way to Jungle Expedition. After thinking I might have had a near miss, or a dead end, having a near dead end there in Planet Snoopy. So here is Tumbili. I've never done a coaster like this at all, so if this is opening, this will be interesting. Some nice loud music here. Might be able to see I-305 back there. It's pretty well, that's not I-305, my bad. That's Anaconda. Which, you know, I love Arrow, so I'm definitely riding that if it's open. Okay, there's a sign over on Tumbili, it looks like. Here, see what's going on. Oh, there's some I-305. Oh, there's Flight of Fear right there, too. Okay, that's nice. All the stuff's kind of close to each other, it seems. Tumbili is closed right now. Okay. Well, that's what it is. Go around this way. I might just be in the wrong part of the park, to be honest, right now for stuff. There's actually someone by Reptilian, which I don't even see the track for. This is some really nice theming here. I like the faux bamboo look on the supports for Tumbili. That is neat. Oh, there's a Reptilian track. Okay. Yeah, that is. I don't think there's a park person actually by Reptilian. Maybe. Reptilian is not open yet. I wonder if this part of the park opens later. That might be a case. I do see more people coming back, and that's such a vertical uphill. That is ridiculous. Maybe I should have done the park counterclockwise instead of clockwise at this point. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Don't. Boom. On. Looks like heading, oh, okay, they are at least testing I-305, so that is good, because there's one coaster I want to ride more than any other here, it is that one. And then Anaconda, because just, the only thing probably better than a Good Old Arrow is a Crazy Intamin. And it's probably kind of a tie, to be honest, between those two. There's Flight of Fear. Don't know if that's what I saw. Backlot Stunt Coaster running a couple minutes ago. Yeah. The Bureau of Paranormal Activity. Oh, yeah, here's the 305 sign. We're doing this if we can before we do anything else, because we are here for, yeah, because of this. Then we'll see about Flight of Fear. Yeah, we're going right over to I-305. There's the man, Dale Earnhardt. Rest in peace. It's like Millennium Force, but it's red and it's got crazy turns on it. That station's lower than I thought it would be. I guess I'm just assuming it would be up like Millennium Forces. Okay, I just did 2 rides on I-305, one in the front, which is amazing, one in the back, which was amazing. I started to gray out in the back. I could see the vision just like starting to tunnel in and window and everything, but then it faded pretty quickly, so I did not lose in a couple seconds like I have on Alpengeist, which hopefully won't happen tomorrow. I'm gonna see if Flight of Fear's open now. Because this kind of dead ends the I-305 here, which I'll probably come back to again today, like Dominator. This is just, that coaster is something else. I read on Wikipedia, it was like Millennium Force and Maverick put together, and I can definitely see it. So here's Flight of Fear. It's indoors, so don't expect to see much, and I take my shades off when I'm here too. Okay, I just did 2 rides on Flight of Fear. I did one in the back and then one in the front. Very unique from my experience, so just give you some context here. The parks I've been to prior than this have essentially been Cedar Point, I don't know how many times, Geauga Lake / Six Flags Ohio several times, Idlewild Park a bunch of times, Walden a few times, Disneyland once, Busch Gardens, Williamsburg once. I think I went to Holiday World and Lakemont Park at some point, but I don't remember those too well. Unfortunately, I was a bit younger, and this trip was just kind of forgettable for that section for some reason. Might be forgetting 1 or 2, but I haven't done a lot of parks with a lot of theming per se, so this is a bit new for me. So the theme on that Flight of Fear is really neat. I would like that sci-fi, alien type horror stuff. Here's the extra Anaconda, which I haven't seen running today yet. Hopefully it'll run later. There are people in the booth there, so that's good. But while I'm doing one premiere ride, I should probably go and get in line for Backlot Stunt Coaster, because I know that has a lot lower capacity than Flight of Fear. And by the way, those launches are, that launch of Flight of Fear is something else. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice view of some of the Stop Park stuff. Yeah. And here's the Anaconda entrance. It's currently closed. So yeah, that was fun. It's having a good time here so far. It's a beautiful day. Blessed to be here. Yeah. And that is smart, keeping the tower clear of a lot of trees, so you can, well, of course, where it's at, it's by the fountains, but so you can see it anywhere. It's a good location marker. Someone's mentioned on YouTube. I don't remember who. Yeah. Maybe they were talking about Kings Island for it, but same idea. Here is Backlot Stunt Coaster. Okay, I just sat back seat ride on Backlot Stunt Coaster, and so I'll be honest, I'm not in the best shape. I got a gut. I've had a gut for a long time, and it kind of was pressed up with the lap bar there a bit, and when I took a big dip near the end, I totally got smushed really hard with it, and that hurt. But you know what? That's my fault for not being in good shape. So I got to work on that. Yeah, usually I have trouble, but that hurt. Maybe I just had myself stapled or something. I'm gonna go back over toward Reptilian and see if that's running now, because I've been it's been behind me the whole time, so I don't think I've seen or heard Tumbili running yet, but after that, we'll check out some of the Woodies here. Racer 75, almost called it Rebel Yell, and maybe some other things too. What is the other one? Grizzly, that just got retracted, I heard. And what else was there? What else was the other wooden one here? Oh, well, Twisted Timbers, it's pie, but you know what I mean, yeah. So I'm probably heading the wrong way for this. Maybe not, I don't know. We're just gonna go back here and check. Okay, just did Reptilian. That was interesting. So I'm 5'11" and I'm mostly legs. So kind of weird seating there, but it is what it is. Nice long themed exit here. It's kind of dark on here, so I put my shades up so I can see where I'm going.
Do they use spray paint?
It's really neat in here. Got the theming around here. But maybe that's because also the weights have been short, so it's had more time to enjoy. So yeah, it's going with it too. Still on Tumbili from the looks of it. Alright, I gotta find Racer, I gotta find Grizzly, I gotta find Twisted Timbers. I just heard some air hissing from something. Yeah. So I gotta kind of get out of the jungle here and find the rest of the park, I guess. Be a good idea. Be a very good idea right now. And come back here for some more Flight of Fear and I-305 later on, probably. Yeah, definitely. And hopefully Anaconda will be up and running. Made it out of the jungle. We are in Candy Apple Grove. Another area here to the park. I saw some signs that said that Twisted Timbers and Racer 75 are this way. And Old Virginia. So that's another part of the park, I guess, perhaps. Lots of food options here. Well, lots of food options for me, depends on your diet. But yeah. It's sort of called Drop. Nice. Basic, simple. Gets the point across. Delirium and whatever that thing is going around. There's Soak City, which I keep wanting to think is ever at Cedar Point, but is here. And same thing, really. Speaking of lunch, it is. Got about. My watch stopped at some point, didn't it? Yeah, that's not good. I'm not sure what time it is. Check my phone. 10:52. Yeah, my watch stopped probably somewhere back on Flight of Fear or I-305. I didn't realize that. Oops. I gotta get that going again. Well, I think I'm seeing a coaster. Am I way toward that? Oh, I see Apple's Apple, so I think I'll do that first and then head to, oh, there's Grizzly maybe? Racer? I don't know. Not Twisted Timbers. Yeah, also got the wooden coasters back here and stuff along with Apple's Apple, so got some more coasters to ride. Here's the arcade. Might go there and cool off later. Or just do a whole bunch of Flight of Fear. Here's the Ferris wheel. But, okay, what's this entrance for here? That is for, I can't read that far away. My class. Racer 75? Yeah, let's do that. Take two for Racer 75 because I went up the wrong way and I was not the only one that did that. I need to pay better attention to signage. Oop. Yeah. So see if I can get 2 rides on this, 1 on each track if I can, hopefully. We'll see. Oh, hello there. It's neat. Hey, Racer was fun. It's a 1 train off right now, just red side, so it's fun, but wait's a bit long right now, it's just that 1 train going. So I think I'm gonna try Apple's Apple, and then I'm gonna get some lunch, or at least something to drink, because I'm getting thirsty, because it is warm here, it is hot. Yeah, don't want to dehydrate. Probably should be drinking something already. There's some I-305 back there.
See, that's the hill right there. It's not that big.
Or maybe I'll do lunch and then Apple's Apple, I'm not sure. I was trying to front some people into the basketball thing. I feel like a jerk. Oops. Today's entertainment brought to you by Scott Joplin. Merry-go-round. Oh, there's no 50s diner. I found my lunch spot. Oh yeah, big wind seeker here. That's what it's called. Yeah. It is wind seeker here too, okay? This side of the part of entertainment brought to you by Jane the Americans. Okay, I was saying apples to apple, but I seem to be heading off toward Twisted Timbers at the same time, so well, we'll do both, of course. Oh, that looks so small compared to Steel Vengeance. I'm just able to see that like anywhere from the park. Oh, that looks fun though. Size is not everything. Let's see what's going on. Alright, here's Apple's Apple. Let's do that one first. And grab lunch, I think, and then do Twisted Timbers. Well, how long is we on Twisted Timbers? The thing for Twisted Timbers is we're looking at 15 minutes. Oh gosh. Why can't it be like that at Steel Vengeance? Well, let's do Apple's Apple first. I just didn't record a thing, did I? Oops. So I just got off Apple's Apple. It was okay. Hairpin turns, way too many in my opinion. Probably be better if you have someone to ride with, which I didn't today. So the hills are fine, but it's too much hairpin turn back and forth in my opinion, at least for when you're by yourself. I noticed that, so Twisted Timbers has not been moving. I just when I was going up the launch hill that there's a train at the base of the lift hill. I call it Launch Hill, it's Apple's Apple on that lift hill. And, oh, no one's getting on Twisted Timbers right now. It is closed. Okay. Let's do lunch and then come back to this later. Actually, no, let's go over here and do Grizzly. I think this is Grizzly. Let's go do Grizzly and then we'll do lunch. That sounds like an idea. Alright, Grizzly was fun. It was one train off, bit of a wait, but that was fun, though. I don't understand why the chain looks like it should be going so much faster, but then when the train connects, it just seems so slow. But that was a lot of fun. That ride also went a bit longer than I thought it would too. That was fun. Might come back here later. I don't know. So I've got 3 coasters left here to ride that I haven't ridden yet today. First trip here, I guess. Still got Tambili, which I don't think's been running, and Anaconda, which I don't think's been running, and I forget what the third one is now. Oh, Twisted Timbers. Yeah, I've seen Twisted Timbers run, so I'm gonna go do that, then have lunch, and then figure out the rest of my day, because I don't think I'm gonna get Tambili and Anaconda in at this rate. You know, I still got several hours here, but I just don't think it's open. They're gonna be open, at least with Anaconda, which is sad because Arrow wanted to ride it. It is what it is. Might be a thing where they just don't run on Fridays or something, I don't know. Yeah, I'm back to the store here like he did getting out of Grizzly, so it's creative and different. Actually, before going to around Twisted Timbers, I want to see what's around this way and just kind of finish the loop around the park, I guess. See what's around this way, because I might have to go back over here later. There are several marching bands and groups here that's doing their thing, performing somewhere. Various group colors, of course. Oh, these aren't all in the same color group. You can see some of the same stuff on colors on, but yeah. It's like I'm back at, oh, there's an actual theater here, that's neat. Okay. It's like I'm back at Cedar Point with all these marching bands. Okay. Oh. I'm starting to feel it on the back of my back of my shoulders here. Some stiffness or something, or tension. Yeah. The Parched Pig Bar. Whitewater Canyon. Don't want that. There seems to be nothing else this way. Okay. Except for the water slide. As much as I like liquid, I don't want to get soaked or drenched, so yeah. Wearing my Converse, not the best shoes for that. Left my sandals in the hotel. So I'm gonna run back into Twisted Timbers and get some lunch at the 50s diner nearby and figure out the rest of my day here. It sounds like Steel Vengeance, but it isn't. That is Twisted Timbers. Alright, so had lunch. Twisted Timbers was great, running the back. Might come back to that later. Don't like it as much as Steel Vengeance, but in Steel Vengeance it's very built around the whole mean streak idea, and I've never been on the hurler here, so I'm not sure exactly how similar it is with the layout and the stuff, but I love it whenever a coaster goes inside its own structure. Whenever, it's always fun. Seen Tumbili moving, people on it. I've seen Anaconda moving, so I'm gonna get the other two in today, hopefully, Lord willing. Awesome. It is about a bit after 1:30, bit before 1:30 actually, so I've got about 6 more hours at the park still to do lots of riding and stuff for pretty much all the coasters, except for Anaconda and Tumbili at this point. So probably do a lot of re-rides on stuff and maybe spend some time in the arcade. I was going to go in the arcade really bad and slowly enjoying my drink. It is hot out here, so don't have to take that, throw that away early, so yeah. Buying that season cup might be a good idea in my future. Same with the meal plan. Let these parks often enough. I should have backlot stunt a bit more a little chance to, since I didn't have the best ride on that. But yeah, Tumbili, I should probably do that first and then Anaconda. Maybe I-305 and then Anaconda, I don't know. Yeah, Tumbili first is probably get that out of the way. Something different. Okay, just got off Tumbili. It's fun. I mean, I understand why they have the restraints they do, because you definitely do some flying out when you're tumbling. But I don't remember how much worth the wait it was. I mean, it's 2 train ops, but you can only have one going at a time, so. Okay, let's find a way to Anaconda and hope that's running. And that'll be everything off the coaster list here, outside the kiddie coasters, which will have to come another day probably. Let's do Anaconda, then maybe just go back for Train I-305 and Flight of Fear. So that air conditioning. Let's not walk into a tree, that'd be a good idea. Alright, don't see the Anaconda trains again, but hopefully it's running. We'll see. We got rid of the entrance. Before I made the turn, I could hear the arrow lift, that lovely sound, and yes, it is running. And there are people on it. So, I think the only other aero looper I know for sure I've been on, well, I've been on 2, outside of Corkscrew. There's this one, there's Loch Ness Monster, and maybe whatever one was in Geauga Lake, but I don't remember those too well, so, yeah. That's right, we do have an underwater tunnel in here, which is cool. I'm looking forward to this. Might double ride it, because, hey, it's an arrow. Who knows how long it'll be here. Alright, we have done the 2 rides on Anaconda, one in the back and one in the front. It's an arrow. I like it. Might come back and do one more in the middle later. One thing I've noticed here at King's Dominion, I'm generally not told where to sit in on the trains, and maybe it's just because they don't do that here, in the cars I mean, for the coasters. Maybe there's not enough people here. I mean, it's a bit past, it's about 3:30 at this point, and I've hit all 11 non-kiddie coasters essentially, so yeah, so, and that includes 2 rides of Flight of Fear, 2 rides on Anaconda, and 2 rides on I-305, so yeah, there's just not a lot of people here today where things are moving in versus just Cedar Point just seems to attract a lot of people at once all the time. So maybe Monday during the school year or something like that. So, yeah. I'm gonna do another I-305 and then Flight of Fear, then sit down with a bottle of water for a while and just chill. Just relax for a bit. There's no train here, right, or something like that. That would be nice. Like a monorail, something like that, just to, or Skyway, just to relax on for a bit. But you take what you get, so, yeah. Alright, so yeah, I-305, then Flight of Fear. And I take another break, because it is hot out here. Okay, so I did a 10th row ride on I-305. Heard some people rejoicing at the end that they had blacked out. I was not one of them. I didn't gray out either. Did start to get a bit hazy around the same point though, maybe that is technically graying out, but I was very aware of it, so. So I'm back over at Tumbili right now, enjoying my bottle of water, which I probably should have instead of all the Coke I drank earlier. And I want to point out, when I was writing this earlier, well, when I was writing a line for it earlier, I said something about a counterweight. That's actually, having ridden it now and looking at it, it's really more of a catch car of sorts that helps bring it up there, I think, and then comes down. So, not sure exactly how it works with the way the trains are, but because it seems to even let go before it gets to the top, and I'm not exactly sure how it works. If someone could point in some video or something, that would be really cool. It's like a little catch car or something. I mean, it's not like the elevator lift on Millennium Force or I-305, but still, it's neat. I like these different ways of getting coasters up hills and things like that. Yeah. I'm just a bottle of water and probably go to Reptilian. It's definitely developing a line, but you know what? Everything here looks kind of like it has a line because for the most of these rides don't have really big queues. So, that's something I'm not used to. Spending most of my riding time at Cedar Point, I'm just at big queues all the time, so Either having to walk through them, around them, or stand in them. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this water and have some more fun with Reptilian. So I go back to Backlot Stunt Coaster too. It's a nice day here. Glad there's a lot of trees and shade. Blessed to be here. One other thing I forgot to mention at the very beginning of this, today's June 1st. No, June 2nd, 2023. Yeah, June 2nd, 2023. I forgot to mention the day at the beginning, I think. And I like to do that. One of my dad always did that on his home video recordings. Always mention what day it is. And you know, it seems really weird, but it's really useful for archiving purposes and just to get a general sense of time and things like that. So it may seem weird, but yeah. So I have finished my water. It is empty. I have the last drop out of it. Actually, I'm gonna rock the Dominator, walk this water off, and then do Reptilian. And then go back to Flight of Fear, 9305 probably, and maybe just keep doing that. I don't know. I gotta go back to Backlot too. So much to do here. Oh, it is fun. Here's the side of Dominator I didn't really get before, I don't think. I was walking here earlier. Just coming from the other side, down another way. When you have no one around, I will never let you down. Just did a front row ride on Dominator. That was awesome. So I saw the Geauga Lake coasters earlier. I remember riding them. You say the name, I'm like, yeah, that was at Geauga Lake, but it's not. But I know I rode them. I can't tell you a thing about most of them. I can tell you that Superman and Slash Steel Venom went back and forth. I can tell that Mind Eraser went backwards and forwards. I remember waiting in line more for some of these rides than others. I can't tell you a thing about what was Serial Thriller. I forgot it existed. I remember the wooden coasters, somewhat. So it's really a case of just like, I remember more waiting in line for them than actually riding them, which I don't know, just my memory not being good, or maybe they just weren't that memorable coasters. I mean, I know that Six Flags threw in a bunch, had Vekoma do a lot and stuff, but you know, I just don't remember a lot, so. But I can tell you about the rides on Cedar Point rides, coasters. I can tell about the rides at other parks too, so. I don't know. Just don't know. It's a beautiful day here. What time is it? I've got about, it's approaching 3:45. So about 3 hours, 45 minutes left here. Oh. What do I want to do next? Oh yeah, I gotta get Backlot Stunt Coaster another chance. That's why I said I'd do that. Might as well get that out of the way. It'll be better this time. One thing I want to point out here, I mentioned about Europe earlier and stuff at the International Street, but there's the Mexican and Canadian flag, so this isn't just Europe. I mean, yeah, I know it's not Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, that's tomorrow, but I didn't realize, yeah, this is definitely international, and nice view of the Eiffel Tower here again if we can. Before we head back to the jungle / adventure zone, or action zone, whatever it is. Yeah. You know, I love Cedar Point, but I kind of just like the, I don't say laid back atmosphere here, but it's definitely different. At Cedar Point, it just seems, you know, ride, go, 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 go. I mean, there's so many more coasters ahead every time. It's just so, it feels a bit more peaceful here. I don't know. It's different. North Kings Island's the same or similar. To think about this for a while. Introspection's always a good thing. As long as it doesn't lead to paralysis, then it's not so good. This has been your philosophizing moment with Steve. Alright, there's the back of Charlie Brown. I need to find my way back to Backlot Stunt Coaster. I didn't catch this before, but I love how they have the track going through the sign of the coaster. That is hilarious and cool. I'm laughing too much, yeah. So I've noticed when I've been like really like scared situation, because like looking down on Valravn, and my eye threw up, I just start laughing. I don't know if I'm just becoming haphazard with danger, or if I'm going insane or what, but I gotta keep an eye on myself here, I guess, because who knows what's happening. Maybe just some weird reaction where I'm starting to think I'm invincible, which I'm totally not. As my body will let me know in the morning after this. Oh, there's Anaconda on this left hill. I'm in the exit lane. That is the second time I've done that today. Man, I'm not paying attention to the signs. I teach reading at college, and I'm not paying attention to the signs. Really bad, Steve. Really bad. You know better than that. Alright, that was a bit better. I did not staple myself in. I sat about another train up from the front. I mean from the back, from right before. That wasn't as bad, and I was ready for this stomach jolt earlier from the first time, so it wasn't as bad, but kind of rough in some ways. I know, like Steve, you like aero coasters. Rough should be good for them. I don't know about this. It's okay. Flight of Fear is definitely a better coaster out of the two premier rides. I think this one's just a bit short for what it could be, and Flight of Fear is just like a... It's like Millennium Force. It's a piece of art, you know, with the theming and everything else. Then face it, we don't have enough indoor coasters, you know. RIP Disaster Transport, always better than Gatekeeper. I don't care who prefers Gatekeeper. Disaster Transport was better. Okay, Gatekeeper's fine too. It's okay, but I'm gonna do Flight of Fear now, and probably what I'm doing after that. Yeah, still a nice day here, and hopefully tomorrow will be nice too. Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. It's been my first time there since 2002. So. Back then there was only 4 coasters, one of which isn't even there. Okay, tell me there was 5 because Drachenfire, but that was already closed down, so I never got to ride that. But hey, this is Kings Dominion stuff, so there's a rock with water coming out of it. There's a chicken shack. Lots of good food options here. I don't know why I stuck with the usual burger and fries. I just kind of wanted the burger and the mac and cheese, but mac and cheese would have been a bit of a wait, so just feeling a bit, didn't want to wait, I guess. Usually I do, but not today. Who knows? Besides, it's family and mac and cheese at Busch Gardens Williamsburg tomorrow for the Dives event, so yeah. So in good news, some concerns I had heading into today was I had not heard back from my summer work employer. I'm teaching, I'm helping out with the instructional, I'm an instructor for the academic achievement programs at the University of Akron over the summer, and I had not heard back yet about when and where I'm supposed to report in on Monday. Which, long story short, not exactly, but originally I was supposed to do Kings Dominion on Sunday with the informal ACE meetup, but once I got the job, I was like, well, they want me there Monday, so I ended up just doing this Friday, coming here a day early and doing this Friday. So like coming down Friday to do the Sunday with the Busch Gardens ACE dive tomorrow, so yeah. So see how this all goes. Oh, 45 minutes. Probably because it's warm and cool inside. You know what? I'm okay with that. I gotta do for some long air conditioning. Here's some theming I didn't record earlier because I was just walking home, but walk onto the ride. Yeah. It's pretty neat. Oh, I didn't even notice that saucer there before. Huh. Literally just is walking right through here, so. So, Flight of Fear's kind of has some delays right now or something, but it's a good time to get some more shots of the demon inside. There's some more aliens down there and stuff, I get a chance for it, but yeah. It's air conditioning in here, it's pretty cool, and compared to being outside all day, it's nice, so I'm going to stay here for a while and wait for the ride. Okay, so after I'd done Flight of Fear, which wasn't too long, we probably closer to 35 and 45 minutes, but again, hey, indoors, you know, in this heat, nothing to complain about. We want some ice cream or something, and I got some Dippin' Dots cookies and cream. That was good. And I did another run on Anaconda, followed by on Reptilian, and at this point I'm about ran out, and it's, my battery's dying great. Well, I ended up buying one of those season-long drink cups, because this is my first trip to Cedar Fair Park already in like a month, so I should probably have one of these. So, I'm pretty much done for the day. I'm just running back to the I-305 area, because I really like an Intimidator 305 shirt. I can find one, cannot find one near the front of the park. So I'm just gonna like relax here for a bit, and I just enjoy the sights and sounds, and head out pretty soon. So thank you all for watching. If you get a chance to come here to Kings Dominion in Dawsonville, Virginia, it is fun. It's nice and spread out. That was a really cool clock back here that I just wish I would have noticed earlier. You can see it's about 6:15. Park closes at 8. Said I'm rode out for the day, so because I got Busch Gardens, Williamsburg tomorrow too, so need to have some energy for that. That's gonna be with people too. So we got the social aspect of conversating and socializing and such, especially with strangers. So I don't know anyone there that I know of. Alright, so yeah, I gotta find the I-305 shop. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you next video. God bless. Goodbye. Ride I-305. It's awesome.